Imagine improving your life by just 1% every single day. That sounds small, almost meaningless. But what if those tiny improvements continued to compound day after day, week after week, year after year? What if a tiny habit like reading 1 page a day eventually turned you into someone who reads 50 books a year? What if doing just 2 push-ups today eventually turned you into someone who exercises every morning? This is the powerful idea behind the book Atomic Habits by James Clear. In this video, we'll explore the most powerful lessons from Atomic Habits. You will learn why small habits create massive success, how habits actually work inside your brain, the 4 laws of behavior change, and how to build good habits while breaking bad ones permanently. Let's begin. Section 1. The Power of Small Habits. Most people believe success comes from big actions, a huge goal, a dramatic life change, a burst of motivation. But in reality, success is rarely the result of a single moment. Instead, it is the result of tiny habits repeated every single day. James Clear explains this with a simple idea called the 1% rule. If you improve by just 1% every day for 1 year, you don't become just a little better, you become 37 times better. But the opposite is also true. If you get 1% worse each day, your life slowly declines. This is why habits matter so much. Small habits are like compound interest. Just like money grows with compound interest, your habits grow with repetition. One good habit might not change your life today, but over time, the results become extraordinary. Section 2. The Problem with Goals. Many people focus on goals. I want to lose weight. I want to get rich. I want to become successful. But goals alone rarely lead to lasting change. There are 3 major problems with goals. First, winners and losers often share the same goals. Every athlete in the Olympics wants to win a gold medal, but only one actually does. Second, achieving a goal only changes your life temporarily. If someone cleans their messy room because guests are coming over, the room becomes messy again after the guests leave. Third, goals focus on outcomes, not systems. James Clear explains that successful people focus on systems. A system is the daily process that leads to results. For example, the goal is writing a book. The system is writing 500 words every day. The goal is losing weight. The system is exercising and eating healthy daily. Goals are about results. Systems are about progress. If you focus on building a great system, eventually success follows. Section 3. Identity-based habits. One of the most powerful ideas in Atomic Habits is identity-based habits. Most people try to change their behavior without changing their identity. But real change happens when your habits become part of who you are. There are 3 layers of change: outcome-based change, process-based change, and identity-based change. Outcome change focuses on results. Process change focuses on systems. Identity change focuses on who you believe you are. For example, someone who says, "I'm trying to quit smoking," still believes they are a smoker. But someone who says, "I'm not a smoker," has changed their identity. Each habit you perform is a vote for the type of person you want to become. Every time you read a book, you vote for becoming a reader. Every time you exercise, you vote for becoming a healthy person. Habits shape identity, and identity shapes habits. Section 4. How habits actually work. Every habit follows a simple 4-step loop: cue, craving, response, reward.
The cue is the trigger that tells your brain to start a behavior. For example, seeing your phone notification. The craving is the desire for change. You want to check the notification. The response is the action you take. You pick up your phone. The reward is the satisfaction you feel. Your brain remembers this reward and wants to repeat the habit again. Understanding this loop helps you design better habits. James Clear calls this the 4 laws of behavior change. Section 5. The 4 laws of behavior change. The 4 laws are: make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, make it satisfying. These 4 principles can help you build good habits and break bad ones. Let's explore each one. Section 6. Law 1. Make it obvious. Habits start with cues. The more visible a cue is, the more likely the habit will happen. For example, if you want to drink more water, place a water bottle on your desk. If you want to read more books, leave a book on your pillow. Your environment should remind you of the habits you want to build. Another powerful strategy is habit stacking. Habit stacking means attaching a new habit to an existing habit. For example, after I pour my morning coffee, I will read 1 page. After I brush my teeth, I will meditate for 1 minute. Linking habits together creates a powerful routine.
Section 7. Law 2. Make it attractive. We are naturally drawn to habits that feel enjoyable. One strategy to make habits attractive is temptation bundling. This means pairing something you enjoy with something you need to do. For example, listen to your favorite podcast only while exercising. Watch your favorite show only while cleaning your room. Your brain starts associating the habit with pleasure. Another factor that influences habits is your social environment. We tend to copy the habits of people around us. If your friends value health and productivity, you are more likely to adopt those habits too. Surround yourself with people whose habits you admire. Section 8. Law 3. Make it easy. Many people think building habits requires motivation, but motivation is unreliable. Instead, focus on making habits easy. The easier a habit is, the more likely you are to do it. James Clear explains something called the 2-minute rule. When starting a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes. Instead of reading for 30 minutes, start by reading 1 page. Instead of running 5 kilometers, start by putting on running shoes. Starting small reduces resistance. Once the habit begins, it naturally grows. Section 9. Law 4. Make it satisfying. Humans repeat behaviors that feel rewarding. The problem is that good habits often have delayed rewards. Exercise improves your health, but the benefits appear months later. Bad habits provide instant gratification. That's why they are hard to break. To solve this problem, make good habits immediately satisfying. One way to do this is habit tracking. Use a calendar or habit tracker and mark each day you complete your habit. Seeing a streak of success motivates you to continue. Never break the chain. Section 10. Breaking bad habits. Breaking bad habits is simply the opposite of building good ones. Make it invisible, make it unattractive, make it difficult, make it unsatisfying. For example, if you want to stop scrolling social media, delete the apps from your phone. If you want to eat healthier, remove junk food from your house. Your environment shapes your behavior more than motivation.
Section 11. The Goldilocks Rule. One reason people quit habits is boredom. If something is too easy, it becomes boring. If something is too hard, it becomes frustrating. The Goldilocks rule says humans stay motivated when tasks are just slightly beyond their current ability. This creates the perfect balance between challenge and skill. Successful people stick with habits even when they become boring. Consistency matters more than excitement. Section 12. The downside of habits. Habits are powerful, but they can also make life automatic. When you repeat the same behaviors without thinking, you may stop improving. That's why it's important to review your habits regularly. Ask yourself, are my habits still helping me grow, or are they holding me back? Reflection helps you upgrade your habits over time. Atomic Habits teaches a simple truth. Small daily habits create extraordinary results. You don't need dramatic changes to transform your life. You just need small improvements repeated consistently. Focus on becoming 1% better each day. Focus on building systems, not chasing goals. And remember, every small habit is a vote for the person you want to become. Start small. Stay consistent, and your life will transform in ways you never imagined. If you enjoyed this audiobook, then don't forget to like the video and subscribe the channel for more life-changing book summaries. And remember the most important lesson from this book. Small habits today create big success tomorrow.